Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo Sobat Manggala, welcome to the Manggala Podcast with me, Rahmi Najma Alfisha. This time, I will talk with a brilliant student who got medals of English competition. Please introduce yourself first.
Halo Sobat Manggala Podcast, I'm Lutfina Cahyani Dewi and I'm from 11 Religion 1. Nice to meet you, Sobat Manggala Podcast.
Okay, I heard that you are one of the Excel who students. It's like, mashallah. Wow, I wish I could be like you too. For the first question, please tell me how did you choose to school here?
Okay, first time I take interesting and I heard about this school. It was I'm in junior high school and then
Okay.
I take participate in this biology competition. At that time, I was walking around and saw such amazing, really great facility about like really comfy classroom and then big library and then such amazing like laboratorium. It was so great.
Wow.
But right now, I might be like more impressed because this Manggala podcast it's been Magelang. It was right, really media digital from Manggala podcast, really incredible and give us really good atmosphere and become spirit.
Oh, amazing! Is that true? I also feel quite memorable during school here, sis, and also where the atmosphere supports to study too. Okay, second question. How do you think this Manggala podcast is important for students? One of which is you, as an outstanding student who often appears here. What's your opinion about it?
Yeah, personally, I'd say that it's important for students we can explore our mind and encourage to learning something new, like share experience and moreover they speak freely like this and I got really good atmosphere here, like really good spirit I get.
Okay, exactly. I'm also very grateful for the existence of this Mangal podcast as a forum for all of aspiration school. By the way, talking about the competitions is, I saw some flyers on the school social media. Do you know what I saw?
What is that?
I feel like, wow, this girl is so amazing. Again and again,
Really?
she won a medal, and that. Can you tell me what English competition that she won?
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, it's more than 13. Should I mention all that? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
The first my gold medal is from Global Youth Action,
Wow.
and then the second is about policy. I got my silver, and then Brilliant Student Competition. I got my second medal, and then Brilliant Student Institute. I got my gold, and then it was really memorable about KSN. In district, I got my first place in Central Java.
Oh,
And the
it's
next
amazing.
step, in the next step, I got a national KSN. I got my gold medal, but it's not like the first, like was runner up. And then this recently, yesterday, I got my result at NAO National English Olympiad. I got my silver, and then actually, I'm not just talking about in English subject. I'm joining in history, biology,
Wow.
and moreover, it's
That's so great.
religion. It's quite a lot.
Wow. Well, that's so amazing. I feel that it's so interesting. We're talking about that. This can be motivation for other Sobat Manggala to compete for achievement for our school. Okay, next question. For all the competitions is, may I know, give the two name competition that impressed you the most, and how did you feel? With that?
Okay, personally, I'd say that it was memorable for me. It was my first time. I mean, everything in the first is what might be memorable things.
Wow.
And then the second is KSN and the district preliminary section. It was because the preliminary section, the same question, almost same with the TOEFL test online. It's like similar, but after that, I'm talking about TOEFL test, and then I'm doing it when I got now I was sick at that time. I was doing it on the sick condition, and then my hospital, my infus is just almost out of my hand. It was like really bleeding, but it's equal to get writing down the hard question and then I trying to solve my problem with this grammar structure, and it was really quite hard, but I'm enjoying that condition.
Oh, mashallah. From your confrontation, I feel that goosebumps and Wow, from what I hear, talking with someone as cool as you,
Really,
mashallah.
actually, it's secret.
Okay, from your conversation, may I know what materials can you prepare for follow your participating in this English competition?
Actually, if we want to learn English, we
Mm-mm.
can just learning from media social. I mean, media
Uh,
social, like we've been know, is
that's
parts or
right.
anything.
Mm-mm.
Like when you're looking for video on learning, and then we can just show up. It just depends on what you're learning. I was learning English by YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We can use all of it. But for me, I prefer to take my online TOEFL test because besides it was free and online, it's really helping me because sometimes the question from the TOEFL test is almost question same as the question in
Mm-mm.
really memorable.
Mm-mm. We
And
can.
then actually, I really want to say that in TOEFL test, actually we can learning
Mm-hmm.
about grammar and then vocabulary, listening. Moreover, like structured grammar, it was really important for me. And then just to speak like this for freely and my pronunciation needs to fix, we can learn from TOEFL test.
Exactly. That we can learn, we can study for social media like Instagram, YouTube, or others. Wow, I've studied and done TOEFL too. It's like really, really difficult, and that's right. But so it's really fun to
Yeah,
learn
fun things
TOEFL.
were.
Yeah. By the way, how did you get information about this competition? Like, may or not try to tell a little experience when you participating in this competition.
Well, I say that it was start when we get long holiday. It was because of
Mhm.
pandemic that we all been experienced together. And besides that, I was got sick while participating in this competition. So at that time, I was really feel so bored, and I just scroll my Instagram, social media, just like teenager usual
Mm-mm.
common, and then I was just so show up the link about English competition. At that time, the first time I just doing it like just have fun. I don't really take it serious or just feeling my free time. But yeah, like that we know, the first time I was getting failed. I didn't make it. I didn't want at that time. But second time I'm trying to. Well, yeah, it's my time to be serious. But after I prepare
Mhm.
a week before, it is like I got the same result. It was a little bit disappointed for me. But at the third time, I trying to get information on YouTube,
Mhm.
Instagram, and Facebook, all of that. I still got the same result on the third time.
Wow.
It's a bit like,
It's like
really disappointed.
finally,
Yeah.
finally you got this.
But after that, I try again and again, and finally, if I'm not mistaken, it was my fifth time to get my first gold medal. So it was quite
Wow.
fun learning.
Wow, it's like, oh my god. Okay. Yes, God, you unhealthy will participating in this competition. There is no easy struggle, Sobat Benggala, but you're so great. Even though you are sick, but you remain to always keep spirits up, right? Okay. Next question. How do you continue to maintain your productivity? In my opinion, it's certainly not easy, but we must continue to be enthusiastic to keep learning.
Well, I'll say that productivity is about spirit, it's about motivation and strong determination. I mean, it's
Right.
come out from ourselves, and just despite all of that we've been through. I mean, I just realized that we got life just once time, so
Yes.
just take it or leave it. We need to
Mm-mm.
take our chance, and then, I mean, courage doesn't come twice, right?
Right.
Um,
Of course.
And then I ever asked my dad, like, Dad, why we should always make a wish to Allah when destiny has already written? And then I was asking that because my wish doesn't come true for a long time. And then my dad say, my dear, maybe on some page Allah has written as you wish. I mean, Allah has written
Inshallah.
as you wish. So I'm just trying to get more persistent, trying to more spirits and all of that. I mean, life it is one time. So why we do waste our opportunities? Just like just going on.
Okay, so um, I note from your conversation that to Sobat Manggala, from here we can get an interesting lesson that the key of strong, determined, never give up, and always never give up.
Yeah, obvious. Important thing is to be persistent and take a big step. It just to start. The important thing is just to start.
Like we also a human, like just do the best and let Allah
You're
give
getting
the
the
rest.
result. Yeah.
Like that. Okay, it's like so interesting to talking with you. Okay, new questions is what are your plans for the future after graduating from school? Would you be interesting in majoring English courses?
Personally, I'd say that, well, yeah, I like English, but actually for
Of
the
course
next
you like it.
for the next step, I'm not getting stuck on my plan. I mean, it just go with the flow. English for me, it's like bridge to worldwide, to another world, to connect in the business, to education or art. It was just like bridge. So it's the benefits of English. It's just you can connect to the worldwide. And with like my experience 2 months ago, I was learning about exporting things. It was really not really. It was such amazing, but I had fun with it. Like FOB, SIV, about taxes and shipping price. But it was quite fun learning to get a negotiation with buyer and getting deal with that.
Wow.
But this recently, like we know, economic world like have been sluggish due to the embargo, and then
It's like we in this globalization, like
Yeah.
English language is so important for us.
yeah, I mean, if not us, so who? I mean, the beginner is become to expert.
That generation is like us.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. Okay, sis. Basically, you keep trying for best for your future.
Yeah, I'll try my
Hopefully,
best.
what you are
For
fighting-
anything, but I'll try my best.
Hopefully, what you are fighting for is the same as you pray for.
I mean.
Amin, amin, ya rabbal alamin. Okay, sis. This is the last question, Sobat Manggala. Yes, it will be really, really fun if I ask by wow person.
No, really, just exaggerating
So
actually.
I can also learn a lot from you. So give your opinion of tips and tricks. We're in the middle of the pandemic and to keep building the spirit up.
Okay. Well, like this. I have a quote that maybe you all should to hear that. I heard from this Instagram. When you don't see your path, when you cannot see your light, but you're able to see the next step, just going on, just do
Just
what
going
you
on
want.
and just
Yeah,
do
I mean
the
the big
best.
step is just to start. Start is a big deal. I mean, all of people must be afraid of to start something because it was really difficult. But after you taking your first step, you need to determine what your goal, determine what you have to do, and then after that, just be persistent. All of that is nice.
Like all that we do is start.
Yeah, just start,
Just
and
start.
all of that will be like go with the flow. It's like that. Of destiny would be good.
Wow. It's so interesting I talk with you. That's all, Sobat Manggala. It's look like our conversation has ended here. Wow, we have learned a lot from Sis Lutfina. Wow, as a host, I'm wishing that Sobat Manggala can follow in the footsteps. Sobat Manggala can resource person achievement, and which really motivates us all. We hope we can meet again on another occasion.
course,
I'm
it was
Rahmi
quite
Najma, as the host of the Manggala podcast, and Sis Lutfina. Say thank you for watching and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.